Hello guys, my name is Shan Shania. I'm 12 years old. I'm Canadian/East African, and today I'm here with Shania, and today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic about inventions, an incredible, line of inventions that we could talk about and the details of it. So we're going to be going into that with Shania, and she's here also to introduce herself.
Hello guys, my name is Shan Shania. I'm 8 years old. I'm Canadian/East African, and today we're going to be learning about inventions, like how they invented things. So let's get to it.
So pretty much I could definitely say the whole need of inventing is for the people to have an easier way for something.
Yeah.
Like I can definitely say like when people used to have flip phones just to call and nothing else. Nowadays they don't just use flip phones. Now they use actually real like I can say iOS phones or Android, anything like that. You can use and do many things on.
And that is like they used to like their life used to be hard, and they can't like say, oh, I'm using an iPhone, I'm on Instagram, I'm on nothing. They used to use like bad phones, old phones, which made their life that used to make their life harder, and they can't do anything. And one time a person invented, let's say example, a book, and they invented it. And then they invented it. It helped people resolve their own problems so they can make their own life easier.
Exactly. So like when books were created, they started doing movies and putting books into real life. That's why you can see big companies that make movies like Marvel or DC that are mostly in the Comic Cons, or even like Warner Bros. Or Universal that make movies that always based off these little books. Or nowadays you can even create your own movie based off your own kind of story. And that's how it goes when you write the script. Anything that's said in the book is also happening in the real life, action movie, I could say. So that's how it works when you have to, make an invention. There's steps after steps onto the invention. Like I could say a flip phone to an iPhone to now iPads to now laptops or computers. There's always a route higher and higher. Like there's cars that were just charged by gas. Now there's Tesla that is like now charged by electricity. It just goes up and up, and it never stops.
And they like used to be like, we need something to go around the places to explore other countries.
Exactly.
And I think you know what is that? A plane. And in the last video, I told you how they made a plane. So they're like, how they made a plane, and they're like, oh, and that resolved many people's problems, which really helped them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also when you also look back onto the days when people couldn't even try go and I can say travel into other countries, it was because they didn't have the resources or the technology yet to have the kind of opportunity to travel around the world. Like people couldn't come from any place like Canada. If there's people there, they're gonna stay there. If it was if we're talking about the old times and all these little times, that also in Rwanda or even Canada, all these places, Russia, anything I can say like that, all these countries, if we're in them, people used to stay in them. But now you can have transport, and once something is made in one country, like let's say Tesla was made in America, now it's moving to Canada, now it's moving to Mexico. Now it just grows into the whole population. Airplanes did that, iPhones did that, more things are happening like that. Coca-Cola did that, and Coca-Cola was like a flavor that people created, which I couldn't say was healthy, but was something that people created by their own idea. And I could also say an airplane. First they made helicopters, airplanes, and then they made a jet for a personal person, which I could say that's how you just level up the kind of how you I can say invent things time by time. Things that are gonna come in the future. Now there's I can say there's fire jets. When people use in the military, those ones are little ones that are very fast and they can do all sorts of things. Those are the type of ones that people use nowadays. Even the jets and everything. So that's how you develop things like time by time, cars, trains, vehicles, all these type of things, motorcycles. Exactly, that's how I would say. Like I can say a bike was onto translated into a motorcycle. It was a bike first and then a motorcycle. It's just all these ideas adding up for a person.
And like after in the last video I told you before plane, before car, what they used to use, and Sean was actually right. If they're in Rwanda, they stay in Rwanda. They don't go anywhere. They don't say like, oh, I'm going to Canada. You can't go in Canada
if you don't have planes at the time.
Yeah.
In the past time, yeah.
Yeah, so they needed a machine, and I was very impressed when I watched the video and they're like, this is how a plane was made. I was like, what? Very from an animal to a machine mixed together a plane.
Yeah, like how a bird into a plane, pretty much. Like it's just all these type ideas that you make off an image or kind of way. It's just how it goes, pretty much. So pretty much that's it. Thank you guys for watching our videos. Don't forget to subscribe and
like
the video. And thank you guys for watching this video. I see you in the
next video. Bye.